Hey everybody, welcome back to Faith in 5 Minutes. My name's Brian, and this is a time that we get to spend looking at God's Word and growing in our walk with Jesus together. Now, many of you probably missed me on Friday, but I hope you're looking forward to today's Faith in 5 Minutes because on Wednesday, we started talking about the intentional role of a disciple to continuously seek God. We talked about how it's not just a one-time thing, that the life of a disciple means that we continuously seek after God and we make that decision each and every day. And that's so critical for us to understand because following Jesus requires that renewed commitment. In fact, Paul is telling the Colossians about the importance of continuously seeking God. And it's not even something that he came up with. Throughout the Bible, people have always reminded Israel and then the followers of Jesus to continuously seek God. And perhaps there's nobody that embodies that better than the guy that God himself called a man after his own heart. David wrote countless psalms about what it means to love God and to follow God. And some of them are recorded in what we call the Book of Psalms, and some of them were recorded in random spots of the Old Testament, in books that quite honestly don't get a whole lot of press to begin with. And this is a section of verses that I want to look at today. If you have a Bible and you want to read along with us, we're going to be in 1 Chronicles chapter 16. That's right, 1 Chronicles, not Colossians or Corinthians or even Kings, but 1 Chronicles. And we're going to look at the beginning of a psalm that David wrote, starting in verse 8. 1 Chronicles chapter 16, verses 8 through 12 say this. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, call upon his name, make known his deeds among the peoples. Sing to him, sing praises to him. Tell of all his wondrous works. Glory in his holy name. Let the hearts of those who seek the Lord rejoice. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his presence continually. Remember the wondrous works that he has done, his miracles and the judgments he uttered. So what is David telling the people of Israel? Don't forget, David is the king of Israel, and he's telling the people, God is great and greatly to be praised. He is worthy of us remembering what he's done. He's worthy of us continuously seeking him and recognizing that he loves us and that he's called us to himself. He continuously touts the glory of God, and he's elevating the majesty of the creator of the universe so that everyone in Israel can remember why they're constantly seeking God. See, sometimes it's really hard to make that choice to continuously seek God, partly because our perspective has shifted. Our perspective is off from where it needs to be. And that was rarely the case with David. He always had the correct perspective that God was great, that God was in control, that God was magnificent and glorious, and that he was worthy of our full devotion. And so he tells people that. He told Israel countless times, remember what God has done. Remember how faithful he's been. Remember how much he loves you. Remember what he's called you out of. Remember what promises he's made to you, and give God the glory. And as the result of all of this, his heart was continuously at a posture of gratitude for his creator. And I think that's one of the reasons God called him a man after his own heart. Because God calls us to have a heart posture that is filled with gratitude and recognition that he is the glorious creator and that he's worthy of our praise, he's worthy of our admiration, and he's worthy of our focus and attention to continuously seek him. Hopefully this was encouraging for you guys. Remember, come back on Wednesday where we'll have another service video. And until then, continue to seek God daily. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, guys.